Hi guys, welcome back again to my channel. It's your girl Monica. I'm a Ghanaian based YouTuber working here in Kuwait, where I do share my life experience working here in Kuwait as a house help. So if you're new here, you are welcome. Thank you so much for clicking, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, kindly do so by subscribing and hit the bell icon so that you'll be notified whenever I post new videos. And do leave a comment for me. It really means a whole lot to me. Okay, so to my returning subscribers, you know I love you all so much and I don't take your love for granted. I want to say thank you all so much for the love and support you always shown to me on this YouTube channel. Okay, so today's video, I just want to tell you, if you are a kadama, please watch this video. Okay, I just want to tell you that if you're a kadama, I don't know what you've been facing wherever you are working. I don't know the difficulties you are passing through, but I just want to tell you that no matter what, I always say this on my channel, that except you are facing these three things, which is sexual harassment, you are being tortured, and maybe if for quite some time you've not been receiving your salary, then you have a point of leaving that house where you are working. Aside those things, if it comes to difficulty in the work, if the work is too much, all of that, see, that is not a problem for you to leave your house. That is not a problem for you to leave where you are working, in your employer's house. Yes, outside you have freedom, you have an extra cash, your salary will be doubled, you can go off anytime you want, you just work for a few months. If you feel you are tired and you need rest, you can get it. But I want to tell you, the struggles outside is hell. I don't even wish that for my worst enemy. Do not let anybody tell you running away to go outside is the best option. I just want to share my experience running away from my employer's house. I didn't literally run away intentionally, but I would say that I was deceived and I was emotionally manipulated. Okay, that is the reason why I didn't think twice and I took that decision, and that has affected me right now. And I just want to share my story with you guys, a quick one. I'm just going to make this video pretty fast. I just want to tell you that when I was working here in Kuwait, that was 2015. Yeah, I came here 2015, and I want to tell you that when I came here, I didn't come here through any agency. I came here directly. Okay, so there was this lady, at the time I was dating her brother. Okay, and that was when she brought me here because she wanted her brother to come here and work in Kuwait after we completed secondary school. But at the time, if doing it for the men is quite difficult and very expensive, I don't know why. So she found it difficult, the baba find it difficult to help her to bring the brother here, because the men, if you come here through company, it's quite okay. But if you come here alone, like, I don't know, except most of the drivers here are Indian. It was difficult for her to help her brother to come here in Kuwait. So then this man decided to do this with her by telling her if she really wants him to help the brother to come here in Kuwait, then she should help him to bring 3 girls, that he will sponsor them and bring them here in Kuwait to come and work. So then this girl told me about it, and she said she wants me, if I am interested, she'll let me come here, because the baba said if she didn't help him bring 3 girls, then he's not going to help her to bring the brother here in Kuwait. So she talked to her brother and she brought him 3 girls, which I was part of them. And to tell you that, you guys, he didn't do anything for me. The only thing this man did for me was just my visa. I did my passport, I did my medicals, I paid for my tickets, I booked my own tickets and all of that. At the time I didn't have money, so I have to borrow money from this lady. And when I came, I worked and I paid her money. Okay, so when I came, he sold me to another family, but they weren't Kuwaitis. Okay, so I worked with them for 2 years, and to be honest, that house, there was no difficulty in that house. I didn't have much work to do there because all her concern was her kids. I was taking care of 3 children and a newborn baby, so there were 4. So for 6 months I wasn't allowed to use phone because she was scared maybe I won't be able to take care of the children. I will concentrate on my phone. But after she gave birth is when she allowed me to use phone, so that she'll be checking on the baby when she's at work. The children were so stressful, they were so disturbing. Like, they are very stubborn, they don't listen. Like, Like there was no kind of training at all to these children, and I was very, 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 very stressed out with this kid because I didn't know how to work with kids. So I prayed to God to give me the wisdom to handle these children without any problem for me at all. So I would say that that house I didn't have much problem. My madam was very good to me. It's only the man who was kind of a bit problem, but not that kind of problem like that I cannot handle. That house was so small, 2 rooms, 1 bathroom, 1 kitchen. That is the only work that I was doing in that house. Her concern was most of the children, me playing with them, me making them happy was her #1 priority than me cleaning and all of that. So I work with them, and the only thing is that there was no kind of like food, there wasn't good food there for you to eat. Even her own children, like their food, the way they eat wasn't good at all. Okay, and she doesn't pay me early for 3-4 months. My salary will be piled up. That was the only problem I was having in that house. But aside that, I have my freedom. I usually go to off whenever I request for it. They grant it for me. So like I was very, very much okay in that house. So when I went for my holidays, they gave me only 1 month holiday, and I left for Ghana. After that, this my sponsor request that he is not feeling so well. He wants money, that he wants to go and do some kind of operation, but I should help him out. So he spoke to me about it, and then asked this lady that brought me here, that through her I was able to come here in Kuwait, that if she can be able to convince me with the brother that I should, when I come back from Ghana to Kuwait, I shouldn't go back to my employer house like he wants me to. That he doesn't want me to go back to my employer house, that when I come he will take me to somewhere where he will resell me again to gain more money, that he will divide the money into 3 and give me 1 part. So I was kind of like, I spoke to my mom about it, and my mom wasn't really comfortable about the whole thing. And my mom was like, this thing they are saying there, I shouldn't give them, I shouldn't listen to them. Guys, I'm in the car and it's very hot. I'm waiting for the kids. I'm coming to pick them from school. It's left with about 30 minutes. That's why I'm quickly doing this video for you guys. So if you see me sweaty, please, it's normal. We off the AC so that the petrol gets finished. So I'm in the car and it's very hot, so pardon me. Okay, so yeah, so as I was saying, so that was how this man manipulated me and told me when I come he'll give me half of the money, so that, and my salary will be doubled. They'll be paying me 130 at that time. So when I come, you'll find me a good house where I will work. And I was more convinced that yeah, it's good for me because I had the money, and I heard he's going to give me half of the money, and he was pleading with me that he was sick, he needed money to join to his money so that he can go and do his operation. And before I left to Ghana, I heard he was sick. So like all of these things was convincing me to do what this man is requesting me to do. So I came to Kuwait. Before I came, I have to call my madam and tell her that, oh, I will not be able to come on that same date on my flight, so I'll be coming the next week. I will change the dates and pay for whatever charges to come with it, and when the date is ready I will let her know. I did that because I didn't want them to go and be waiting for me at the airport. So this lady and her brother came to pick me at the airport and brought me to this man's house. And I came. When I came, this man wasn't around. I have to wait for some months. He's not coming. I just decided to go out and work. He asked me to work for his first wife, but this woman was not good to me at all. I have to leave that house. Even for me to get my money was difficult. I managed to get my money from her. I decided to go back and find another work to do outside because I can't keep waiting for him. I went to Mubarak. I found a job there and I was working. Trust me, it wasn't easy. I worked in Mubarak for like 8 months, and I worked there. This woman I was working with was very good to me, but she was scared that I wasn't having papers, and I was working for her for a long time. And she just told me one day that, Monica, I'm sorry, I don't want you to work for me anymore because you don't have papers. I want someone who I can change her visa into my name and all of that. So I'm sorry, I have to move from that house to another house. And that was when this man came back, took me to another house, and that was my worst house ever. He told this woman that I am a tabaka, but I wasn't a tabaka. so that he can gain more money. And you know, my salary was also 110. And instead of him to help me to find a better place where I can be able to to renew my visa, he didn't do that for me. He deceived me and didn't help me to renew my visa. He seized my passports, and where he took me wasn't a good place. I called him, I asked him that where he brought me wasn't good, he should change the house for me. He said no. And these people were also not good to me because they wanted tabaka and I wasn't a tabaka. Whatever they request me to cook, I'm not able to prepare it. And even at that time, I don't even know how to speak Arabic. I don't even know the names of their dishes in this country. So imagine, for 2 years I stayed in this country. I didn't know how to speak Arabic. I don't understand Arabic at all. So like, it was difficult for me, and I called him. I said, Baba, where you brought me is not good. Like, they said they want tabaka, whatever they request for me to cook, I don't know how to cook it. Why will you tell them I'm tabaka? He said, I don't care. I've already taken you there, and whatever you do there is none of his business. And how I see things, these people are not going to pay me my salary because I wasn't doing what they want. I have to find a way out. It's either he will bring me, and you see, right, either he will come and take me and give them back their money, or he will bring another professional tabaka and take me back. And if he didn't do that and I'm still in that house, I will work there, but they will not pay me my salary. That is the fact. So you guys have to find a way out and call this lady and the brother to come and take me out of there. We find a way, and I have to run away from that house, and that is how God prevailed, and I found this house where I am working one now. A whole lot of things happens along the line. I face a whole lot of crisis. I don't want this video to be too long because the other video I spoke into details, but the video was too long. It's too long. I'm trying to edit it, but still I cannot finish. So you guys, I just have to quickly just round up some things and then just bring to my point of view. Okay, this man manipulated me, deceived me for me to run away from my employer's house. He didn't even help me to regain my visa back. He didn't even call these people to request for them to even charge him to pay them or something. He didn't help me at all to regain my visa back. So you guys, where do I bring my point right now? A whole lot of people are facing all this outside. Working outside is not a problem. Running away is not a problem. But the crisis you're going to face working outside, a whole lot of people are facing a lot of things, you guys. When I went outside for 3 days, I met 2 or 3 people sharing their story with me. It was very, 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 very sad, you guys. Women are out there living with men that they are not their husband. And I don't have a problem for you living with your boyfriend, because when we are in abroad, a whole lot of things happen. There are bills to pay, there are a whole lot of charges to pay and all of that. Like, things are very expensive in abroad. So you living with a man, or you have a boyfriend who you are the same area or the same streets, and you decide to live together, I see no problem with it. Okay, if the two of you can compromise and be together and work together to achieve your aim, and at the end of the day you find yourself to, you know, come together and think of, after gaining 1 or 2 things, after you've gathered yourself out and you think you are compatible and you want to get married, it's fine. I see nothing wrong with it. Okay, but most of the women here, like, you meet a man online on Facebook, this person will tell you I love you and all of that, you run away and go and live with this person in the same house. And some of the women here are being tortured by men that they so-called they love. Like, most of the women out there are facing a whole lot of crisis. They are facing a whole lot of problem with men that they are living with. Like, some people, their men will tell them not to work. Like, this lady in particular told me the man said she shouldn't work, she shouldn't go anywhere, she's inside the house 24/7. He will come back, sleep with you. Like, they will be sleeping with you morning, night, evening. They will come back, and not that this man is even providing for you. It's not that he's even giving you money. Even if he say you shouldn't work, it's not that he's giving you money. Why are we women doing this to ourselves? Like, Kuwait is a country whereby women, we have no problem when it comes to work, unless you're a lazy person. Yes, even if you don't have papers, there are a lot of places where you can work as a kadama. Like, kadama job is quite easy for you to find in this country. If you have someone who will help you, it's so easy. Like, the work is so easy. Everywhere you can find it, unless you are lazy. So I don't know why you stay there outside and let somebody deceive you to tell you not to go out and work, because he's scared that if police catch you, you're gonna put him into trouble. So he don't want you to go and work. He don't want you to go and work, and you will be in the house. You cook for him, he will come back in the night, sleep with you. And people are facing a lot. So people are facing a lot. How would this man treat you? Looking down on you because you ask for him money for pad, ask him money for roll-on, ask him money for this. Did you come to this country because of him? You came here because you need help, because you want money, you need something for yourself. Like, don't be so loose for any man to treat you bad because you are looking for a place to lay your head. Some women are just there selling their dignity because they need a place to lay their head. I don't even think most of them living with men are even they even love this man, but because they want a place to lay their head. Some people also do that because of money, because you are lazy to work, so you sell your dignity because of money. Like, I don't get it why a lot of women are doing this. There was a story before yesterday. I heard the story. A friend of mine sent this voice message to me that a Ghanaian lady in Kuwait, here, the same building, living with a man, and at the same building, she's in floor 5 and the other guy is in floor 4 or floor 6, and the man she's living with, somebody saw certain things about them and decided to, call him. That day was the day, like, she has been doing this for so long, and it seems the people around them is not taking it funny anymore, and they decide to let this guy know what has been happening if he goes to work. And this lady is someone who they said she is working. She's working for you. You are even lucky she don't have papers, yes, but she's working. She's not even living. She's not working as a kadama. She work outside, like she have a job outside. She go in the morning, work, come back, close, and come to the house. The man is living with you. Like, Mentias you, how this kind of women live their life in Kuwait here. It's not even all about only Ghanaians, like we Africans. I don't know why you people are painting Africans black in this country. Like, I don't understand. She was sleeping with the next guy in the same building, the same block, and someone have to call her man, her boyfriend, to come and see them sleeping together in this guy's room. Yagani. Yagani. And the guy decided to throw her out of his room, that he shouldn't stay there anymore. Like, why are some women so cheap and so foolish? The same building, even if you do that, the same building where you are living with a man, you do this. Like, why are African women living their life so mercilessly and so in-mannered life? Like, I don't get it. Like, what will you gain from all of this? Is it because of money? Besides, this man you are living with has the same thing that you are searching for. So what exactly? Like, I don't get it. Are you doing it for the money, or are you doing it because your sexual urges are high, or what? Because of this, they cannot work as kadama in the house, running away. Like, I don't get it. See, this is something I did and I regret doing this. Running away is the worst thing I've ever done. Hurting this woman's feeling was the worst thing I've ever done. I regretted doing this. I don't wish I should have done what I did. Now it has put me into this mess that I am today. I don't have papers. I'm living my life here in Kuwait. I cannot go in the hospital even if I'm sick. I cannot do anything for myself because I don't have papers. So what is the essence of you running away from your employer house? The people who are deceiving you, who are convincing you to come outside, work, the opportunity is there, yes. But do you think if you have any problem, those people who are encouraging you to run away to come, you think they will help you? Ask me those who convinced me to come, those who convinced me not to go back to my employer house. Now, where are they? My so-called ex-boyfriend and their sister, where are they now? They are living their best life. She has gone to Ghana, married, having kids. The other one also has gotten married. He's living his life. Even have Kuwait driving lances. He's living his life. Here, look at me. Look at how my life is in a mess. Because I listen to their opinions. I never detect for myself. I didn't even listen to my mom because I was so much in love. And I valued his opinion even more than me, myself, and my mom. Look at the mess I am now today. Do not let anybody deceive you. Do not let anybody manipulate you. Do not let anybody steal your conscience, okay? Decide for yourself. Know what you want. If it's best for you, fine. If it's not good for you, think of it twice before taking that bold step, because outside there is not all that rosy. You will see them like you think, oh, they will tell you the things you will hear, it will convince you for you to go. But before you leave, at the end of the day, when you get there, is where you will know that you've been in a mess. You've regretted running away. I've regretted running away. The benefit, or I would say the positive side of me running away, is that I've learned a whole lot of things. It has made me to be more matured. It has made me to realize that I have to think for myself. It has made me to realize not to trust anybody. It has made me to, think twice in anything that I do without consulting anybody, without seeking anybody's opinion before me taking a decision. Okay, I've been more matured. I've been more courageous because I was not that courage enough. It has made me strong. It has opened my eyes in so many things. I have been able to learn the Arabic. I've been able to stand on my grounds in anything. That is the only thing, because if you guys, honestly, if you come to this country and you didn't learn a lot of things, then you didn't travel to Arab country, as Alima said in her video. Yes, utu kwan ko Arab fo krom na wa ma weni anya de na weni ante dia ene wen tu kwan. So I want to encourage you that do not run away from your employer house, because it's not all that rosy as we see it. A whole lot of people are facing a lot outside there. People don't even have a place to sleep. They don't have a place to lay their head. Those who will encourage you to come, your friend, even if your girlfriend were down for Makra, they encourage you to come outside Krana. If you don't have a work to do in less than 2-3 months, do you think they will still condone you in that house? The kind of torture they will let you go through, you will regret coming outside. You will regret working outside. Do not listen to people's opinion, okay? Do not run away from your house, no matter how the work is difficult. No matter how the work is difficult, do not let anybody deceive you to run away from your employer house. Okay, so yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, kindly do hit the like button, subscribe, and leave your comment in the comment section. Okay, so until next time, I'm gonna see you in my next video. The kids, their gate has already opened, so I'm going to pick them up. So I will talk to you guys later. I love you all so much. So until next time, bye.